Do not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla. Yeah, it's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know how we doing it on a frozen Monday here in the Midwest. This is our College Monday shows. Our previous segment, we talked about Alabama doing away with Texas A&M. Texas A&M had a horrible shooting night. I don't know what they can do well, I do know what they can do. You can go ahead and get you a couple of good shooting coaches and then just make layups. I mean, I've never seen a team miss more layups than A&M. I was like, wow, you got a chance to pull off a good upset. And then right here, you're just letting it go by the wayside. Not going to hold you. We're going to stay in the SEC. Kentucky is on fire. And for what it's worth, Mark Pope was the right fit for the job at UK. I told people that he was going to be the next basketball coach at Kentucky after Cal left. Now, his offense is very crowd friendly. They will shoot any and everything. And Mississippi State, they was in for a long night. And Mark Pope is kind of like this hybrid coach because he's got the Billy Donovan and Rick Pitino wash on him when he played at Kentucky in the early 90s when they were doing the Providence, how they shoot a lot of threes, they get out in transition. He knows how to recruit well to work in that system. He was doing that out in Utah. He was. So, like I said, they're going to shoot a lot of threes. They will shoot themselves in games and they will shoot themselves out of games. However, they were going to shoot themselves into this game and they shot the mess out of that ball. Give me a quick rap album. This is Big Vern. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. 2025, new album out on the streets. Bully James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in plain sight. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it's Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites are Hidden in Plain Sight, the feature track with Conway the Machine and Styles P, Big Wings, and Brick James. Bodie James and Who the Hell is Carlo? Hidden in Plain Sight, in stores. Yeah, shout out to Bodie James. Y'all know how I feel about Brick James. That beat is still crazy. So when we get back to Kentucky being on fire, they were shooting 55% from the field, 34 of 61, and 50% from downtown, 16 of 32. And when their offense is having that kind of performance, it's going to be a long night. And it was. It was a long-ass night for Mississippi State. My goodness. Them dudes were shooting like that. Come on, man. I felt bad for Jeff Levy just looking at that like, bro, it's nothing you can do. I don't care. You can play the best defense that you can play, but when a guy's in the zone, they're in the zone. Now, they lost this game every which way that you can lose a game. The Wildcats were shooting 57% from free throw land. 57? My goodness. So you couldn't stop them in the perimeter. You couldn't stop them at the foul line. You can't stop them inside the perimeter. Jesus Christ. And if I'm going to be nitpicky about a win, I would just say, hey, look, Kentucky had 13 turnovers. You can't have 13 turnovers. But when you're shooting in the 50s, okay. Come on, man. Jackson Robinson, he was in the matrix Saturday. 27 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. In 30 minutes, that dude was in his bag all night. The bench came up big also for Big Blue Nation. 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Having a bench in any game is huge, but it's detrimental to have a bench in the new SEC because that's a must. I'm not doing this. Give me a quick rap album, yo. This is Big Vern. It's your boy Big Vern. We promote a new rap album this month. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Missionary. Get it in stores where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is going to be Foreplay. Shangri-La is crazy. That's a crazy record. Out of the Blue, That beat switch tempo, oh man, that's a genius. Hard Knocks, Gorgeous, Last Dance with Mary Jane, that's fire to me. Then there's Sticky Situation, oh my, there are so many cuts on here. If you enjoy real hip hop and music, then Snoop Dogg Missionary does not disappoint. Get it in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Dr. Dre and Snoop D-O double Jizzle. Still doing it, still making things happen. Um, Getting back on this Kentucky game now, looking forward. They got 4 games coming up. The Cats, they got Texas A&M. They're coming off a loss to Alabama. Then they have Alabama and Lexington. Then they go on the road to Vandy, and then they stay on the road because they have to play Tennessee. That's a brutal schedule. That's a brutal schedule for anyone to contend with. But congratulations to Mark Pope and Kentucky Big Blue Nation. If you are in the Lexington area, get in the comments. Let me know. Are you happy with the choice Mitch Barnhart made to bring him in? And are you happy about your season? This is Big Vern. I'll be back.